Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
I'm from England.
How long have you been in Japan?
Since November.
Are you staying in Japan for study or work?
I'm working in Japan.
What kind of job do you do?
Ski instructing.
Today we are asking about convenience in Japan. What do you think it is convenient in Japan?
I think the transportation's pretty convenient. It's reliable and it's always on time. Stuff like that. Also like convenience stores, things like that, because we don't have many in England, and you can buy like very cheap food, like a substantial meal and stuff like that.
How about train system in England?
It's always sort of delayed. The trains aren't on time, stuff like that. So it's not as good as Japan, in my opinion.
Is there anything you like in convenience store?
Onigiri?
Onigiri?
Yeah.
Oh,
those
what
are my
taste
favorite.
of onigiri do you like?
I like tuna and mayo.
Oh, that's good. Have you ever visited any sightseeing spot in Japan?
Been to a few shrines, can't pronounce them very well, but the one in Harajuku, I like that one. I've been to Snow Monkey, stuff like that.
Do you have any place you want to visit?
Osaka. I've just seen really like nice pictures of them and stuff, and I really want to go. The theme park there, I really want to go visit.
What character is it?
Oh, Denji from Chainsaw Man. Yeah.
Really?
I want it in a claw machine.
Did you get by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Is there anything you feel different before you expected to Japan?
It's a lot quieter than I thought. Like I thought it would be quiet, but like on the subway and stuff, like no one talks. Whereas in England, it's very loud.
Thank you. Thank you for the interview.
worries.
Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
Germany
How long have you been in Japan?
for 1 week.
Is it your first time to visit to Japan?
The third time.
Third time. Why do you coming 3 times to Japan?
The culture is nice, food is nice, anime, manga, or stuff like that, and for vacation.
What Japanese food is good for you?
Ramen.
Ramen.
The best.
What taste of ramen do you like?
All of them.
Oh, today we are asking about convenience of Japan. What do you think it is convenient in Japan?
The train system is great. Yeah. Like for the crossing with the sound is great. The vending machines with drinks are great. Everything. Japan is great.
What about German train?
They're always late. They don't arrive on schedule. They're late. They're
Dirty.
disgusting. Dirty.
And the people talk and eat food in the train and it's
Allowed. Not great. German not great.
I heard in German, dog can ride the train. Is it right?
Yeah, dogs can ride a train.
Oh, that's
Some
cool.
trains, not all, but usually they can if they're not too tall.
What about German vending machine? What kind of vending machine are there in German?
None. No vending machine. Only in stores, but not on the street like here for drinks. Nothing like that.
no.
Oh, that's
Except for the train station. There are some, but
Normally no.
2, 3.
Thank you for the interview. Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
How long have you been in Japan?
Now spent 3 weeks here,
3
and I will
weeks.
leave on Saturday, so it's like 4 weeks in total.
You come to Japan for travel?
Yes.
Is it your first time to visit Japan?
Yeah, my first time. I really love it.
Is there anything you think convenient in Japan?
Oh, so much.
Oh,
Like everything is so well organized here. For instance, the toilets are amazing. People are so helpful. Like so many things so great here. I really like it.
said about toilet. So, what part of toilet do you especially impressed?
From Europe, like every toilet is really filthy. When you go like to a public toilet or stuff in the park here, it's really filthy, and like everything here is good. And you got the heated seats, you got the little noise to cover up the sound. So
Yeah.
it was really impressed me the first time.
Do you want Japanese toilet in your country?
I would love that.
Have you used washlet at toilet?
Water.
The water, oh yeah, first time it was a strange experience, to
Yeah.
say, but I loved it actually. Very useful, let's say.
Is there anything you think it's convenient in Japan?
Oh yeah, like the Shinkansen is like a really good way to get around. Because I'm a tourist, I get like the GR pass, go with every GR train on through the whole country. So I took the Shinkansen like all the way to Hiroshima. It's so convenient, and you just reserve your seat, and it's so fast, and like I went everywhere with that, and it was a good experience.
Where have you been while you were in Japan?
Few cities. I started in Tokyo here, then I went to Kyoto, then it was Osaka, Kobe, Hiroshima, Koyama, and then back to Kyoto, and now I'm back for the last few days in Tokyo.
Which city is the best for you?
I think Kyoto. I really liked because it was like a bit more the old Japan for me. There were so many beautiful shrines and beautiful things to see. It was also really different, for instance, than Osaka, because Osaka, it wasn't my favorite city, to be honest. It was really different, but nice to see a few days, but that was enough for me. But I also really liked Hiroshima because like that was quite a big city, but it felt smaller and it was not that crowded, not that busy. I also really enjoyed that.
Have you visited Miyajima?
Yes.
Wow.
That was beautiful. Top of the hill, and I got this amazing view about the sea, the islands, everything. That
Have you taken many pictures?
Yeah. Normally I don't take any pictures at all, but on this trip I got so many already.
Have you had okonomiyaki in Hiroshima?
Yes.
How was it?
Great. And I stand in line for like 30 minutes or something, but it was totally worth it. I really liked it.
Do you have any advice to the people who is going to come to Japan in your country?
My Japanese is not that good, so my advice would be to learn a little bit of Japanese, like just a few basic sentences, phrases. Everything worked out for me with my English and my hands and my little bit of Japanese, but it's more convenient if you just know a few sentences, just a few basic things.
Is there any word you think it's needed to learn to travel Japanese?
I think the most important one is arigato gozaimasu. After that you do a little bow. I think that's the most important one. I use that a lot.
Thank you for your interview. Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
California.
Today we are asking about convenience of Japan. What do you think it is convenient in Japan?
Oh, I love your train system. It's the best in the world. It's so connected, and especially in Tokyo, it's amazing. Trains are amazing. What else? I love onsens and the hot bath. It's very nice. Yeah.
How about American train? Do you use American train usually?
I've traveled a lot in the United States, and I've used, for example, subways in big cities like New York, and they have no comparison to Japan. Japan is amazing. I don't use trains to travel across America because it's not very convenient. I have taken long distance trains, but no, it's not the same as Japan. Like your Shinkansen, it's amazing. You can go from one part of the country to the other, and the comfort is nice. Yeah, I like it.
Do you want Shinkansen in your country?
I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it would be very nice to have a fast train to go. I live in Northern California, around San Francisco, so if I could go to Los Angeles, like a Shinkansen from here to Kyoto, it would be amazing. But now I have to fly or drive. There's no good train for that.
Okay, thank you for your interview. Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
We're from Newcastle, Australia. So it's in New South Wales, right near Sydney.
Is there anything you think it's very useful in Japan?
The food's really good. Like the 7-Elevens you guys have, the food is really good. Like back home, the food from like our convenience stores is just like lollies and things like that, and the pastries, like the breads and things that we get from ours, are no good, whereas the ones here are actually like really good.
It's really convenient.
Yeah. So the food from the convenience stores is great.
What food did you buy at the convenience store?
Sandwiches, all the lollies, like the chocolate.
I had a pork bun, it was really good.
Plenty of coffees, juice.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit strange that the coffee's hot.
In the packaging.
Yeah, in like the fridges. Normally, back in Australia, they're all cold. If you want a hot coffee, it comes from a machine, whereas you pull yours straight off the shelf, and I think that's strange. But I thought it was great.
You like it?
Yeah, it was cool. I just found it really odd that it came straight from like a hot thing. They don't have them back in Australia. So.
Is there anything you want to use in your country's convenience store?
I wish all the food was nicer and fresher like yours is.
I feel like there's more around here as well. Like most streets, most roads will have your convenience stores, whether it is 7-Eleven or Family Mart or another one, where in Australia I feel like you've got to drive to find a certain one, so maybe more.
Even the vending machines, they're everywhere. Whereas in Australia, you find the stuff that you'd find in your vending machine, you find that at like where you get the fuel, like the petrol from. Those are our 7-Elevens and stuff. They all have fuel and stuff, so there's less of them. Whereas like over here, you walk in any direction for like a minute or two, and then you find the 7-Eleven or the Family Mart, and all the stuff that you'd get. That's pretty cool.
You said you are going to Kinosaki and Kyoto.
Yes.
Do you use train to go there?
Yes, on the Shinkansen.
It's gonna be cool. Hopefully we see Mount Fuji on the way past. That'd be great.
You can see beautiful scenery by Shinkansen.
I can't wait.
You go to Kinosaki for onsen?
Yes.
Yep.
Why do you choose Kinosaki?
My uncle his like partner is from Japan as well, and they recommended that we'd go and try the bathhouses, and they wanted us to stay in the Japanese traditional ryokan style home. That's where we're going. And it looks beautiful.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
I'm from Wales in the UK.
How long have you been in Japan?
This be 2 weeks. We're going home today.
Is it your first visit to Japan?
I came about 4 years ago, just to Tokyo that time.
4 years ago?
Yes. before
Why
COVID.
did you come to Japan?
Just experienced like the different culture. It's very interesting. It's a lot of history behind it.
You enjoyed it?
Yes, very much so. I wanted to come back.
Oh, this time where have you visited?
When we landed, I took the Shinkansen straight to Osaka. I was there for about 3 to 4 days, and then went to Kyoto again for 3 to 4 days, and then finished in Tokyo.
Is there anything you think it is very useful in Japan?
Useful? Your trains are on time. Are on time.
Is it comfortable to ride Japanese train?
Yes. Yeah, it's a different experience, but it's very efficient and it's very easy to understand. Even for somebody like from a foreign country, it's easy to understand. So that's how we've mainly got around the different areas in Osaka, Kyoto and Tokyo, is through either the metro or the JR lines.
So did you enjoy the scenery from Shinkansen?
Yes, we got to see Mount Fuji. We went up Mount Fuji the last time we went, not this time. We've been to Disneyland and a few other things in Tokyo.
Disneyland. Did you enjoy Disneyland?
Yes, my wife's a big Disney fanatic. She wanted to go to Disneyland.
Is there any convenience in Japan?
Everyone's very helpful. I got lost once. The first day I got here, I did not understand your train system, but people are very helpful. Even if they do not understand English to a degree, if you could speak very slowly, quite happy to help you. So yeah, it's a very welcoming country.
Do you have any advice to the people who is going to come to Japan from Britain?
Yes, my advice is, even though you might be afraid to, don't be afraid to ask for any help from people. For your transport, just take the trains if you need to take, or like a day pass. I've been using Google a lot, and it's given me different train stations that I can use, and it's very easy to use. And there's also a very handy app as well called Google Lens, and that will translate any Japanese kanji into English. Very useful for Japanese menu.
Thanks for your good advice and thank you for your interview.